One of East Alabama's biggest industrial buildings has been rented to a renewable energy company that promises to help renew the area's economy.
Some big thunderstorms this afternoon across East Alabama, but we're going to look at drier weather for the weekend. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up.
There is a new leader on the sideline for Jacksonville State football this season, and another team has an interim head coach stepping in. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford announced this morning that the former Goodyear plant has been leased to Takkion, a renewable energy company. Takkion, based in Wyoming, plans to use the 2.9 million square foot facility as a storage and handling hub for solar panels and other devices to be distributed to clean energy projects across the country. Mayor Ford said the lease with Takkion was negotiated by Phoenix Gadsden Industrial Investors, which bought the empty plant from the city in 2022. Takkion began operations at the site this week, and Ford says the Gadsden residents can expect to see a flurry of trucks and activity as the company moves its current stock of products into the space. He added that the new operation will put Gadsden in the center of distribution for the entire renewable energy industry throughout the Southeast. Takkion President Pete Bearden said that his company's drivers and crew will add to the local economy by stopping for fuel, meals, and supplies at local shops and services. And he said Takkion's work in Gadsden supports its broader mission by revitalizing a well-known local site. Kurt Jensen, a Phoenix investor, says the Takkion lease is an important first step toward his company's goal of transforming the former Goodyear complex. The plant, which once housed one of East Alabama's largest employers, shut down in 2020. High school football season is about to begin in East Alabama, and the Heflin Baptist Church is planning a big celebration next weekend to mark the occasion. Gridiron Weekend will kick off on Saturday, August 23rd at the Heflin Recreation Center and continue the following morning. Lots of events are planned, according to Pastor Brent Thompson.
On Saturday, we start at 4 o'clock with games, inflatables, and all sorts of food trucks and stuff outside. The worship service is at 6. Skyward Worship is leading worship. Jay Louder from Wichita Falls, Texas will be our evangelist. And on Sunday morning, we'll meet back at the Par Building at 10 a.m. for worship with Jay preaching again and the Heflin Quartet leading worship. You're all welcome to come join us. We look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a great weekend.
When we come back, community colleges across Alabama are reporting big increases in their student populations.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Community colleges across Alabama are seeing their enrollment rise much faster than the national average. At a meeting of the Alabama Community College Systems this week, the staff presented numbers that showed a 6.8% increase in students during the last school year, its highest increase in 5 years. Vice Chancellor Neil Scott told the board that this year's enrollment is looking even better. As of this week, the state's community colleges have enrolled 9,000 more students than it had at this time last year. That represents an 11.8% increase.
We've now seen a headcount increase. I believe this would be our 5th year in a row if this holds, and we anticipate that it will. We will see a little bit of a dip probably in that percentage as colleges drop students for various reasons, or students who may not show up to class. But I know I can speak for our colleges when I can say that they are laser focused on those students and making sure that they're taking good care of those students and getting them to take those next.
Scott said 20 of the system's 25 schools are showing an increased headcount, and he said this is an absolutely huge enrollment year for the system. Nationally, he said community college enrollment is showing a 5.4% increase. Community college Chancellor Jimmy Baker said much of the credit for these numbers goes to the presidents and staffs of the colleges. And he also said the Board of Trustees deserves credit for supporting those efforts.
I know I speak for every employee of this system. We appreciate the commitment that you have to make this system the change agent that it can be and is already there, that brings about an opportunity for so many people to make their lives better. Thank you.
Beginning today, B&B developers are striping the Chief Ladagia Trail extension through Anniston. Once this work is complete, safety bollards will be installed at key intersections along the trail. Trail users can still enjoy the trail during this time, but city officials recommend using extreme caution in active work zones, and they warn that delays may occur in some areas. After the break, it will be our pleasure to tell you about a new program at a local community college.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Looking for a great meal? Stop by Betty's Barbecue. We're serving fresh pond-raised catfish, crispy fried chicken, and slow-smoked pork and brisket every day. Our home-cooked sides rotate daily: fried okra, turnip greens, squash casserole, and more. Kids will love the mac and cheese, fries, and onion rings. At Betty's Barbecue, there are no strangers, just friends we haven't met yet. Betty's Barbecue, come hungry, leave happy.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Gadsden State Community College and Chick-fil-A have partnered to offer a new training program aimed at teaching skills essential for success in the restaurant and hospitality industry. This opportunity is available to high school students, recent graduates, and adults looking to expand their career opportunities in food service. Upon completion, participants receive an industry credential certificate of training in food and beverage hospitality. The program is offered through Gadsden State's Workforce Development Division, and it uses a multifaceted approach combining student support, videos, classroom instruction, and hands-on training. Baisha Woody, the Director of Skills Training at Gadsden State, says the program is an example of how industry and education can work together to prepare a skilled workforce. 3 dove hunts for young hunters will be hosted by state wildlife officials in East Alabama next month. They'll feature a simple hunting setup combined with a family-friendly atmosphere, according to the planners. To take part, the hunters must be 15 or younger and accompanied by an adult at least 21 years old who has a valid state hunting license, a harvest information program, and a conservation ID number. These events are held in open fields and staffed by state wildlife personnel who encourage a safe, secure environment for both parents and the youths. Before each hunt, a short program on hunting safety is conducted. All the hunters are encouraged to wear eye and ear protection and bring along plenty of water and snacks. Although the hunts are free, online registration is required. The registration for this year's hunts will open at 8 a.m. on Monday. The first local hunts will be September the 6th in Alexandria and Eastaboga. Another hunt is scheduled for September 20th in Jacksonville. More information is available at the Outdoors Alabama website. Despite the opening of football season, the weather still says summertime. John Holder's in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with the details.
Mike, the weekend across East Alabama is going to be dry and hot for the most part. We've got some of the warmest temperatures so far this summer coming this weekend. We'll have the complete weekend forecast next.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today. Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Buster Miles Kia. Right now, get sizzling deals on the hottest 2025 models. Up to $3,500 off the Kia Sportage. Up to $3,700 off the bold Kia Telluride. Up to $4,500 off the versatile 2025 Kia Sorento. No dealer addendums and no surprise add-ons. And you get the best price the first time, every time. Plus, a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles when you finance with us. Don't miss the hot summer savings at Buster Miles Kia, Highway 21 in Anniston.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Here's the EAN weather cam, Quintard Avenue in Anniston. You see some wet streets out there, and we had some big thunderstorms today all across East Alabama, even prompting a severe thunderstorm warning for a couple of counties here on the eastern side of the state. At one point, some vicious lightning, heavy rainfall out there this afternoon. Before the rainfall came, we were very hot today. Here at the Pool Doctor Weather Center, we reached 92. That's above average even for the middle of August in East Alabama. 72 this morning, again, a couple of degrees above the average. Now, coming up tonight, they've got a lot of big high school football jamborees going on. Showers should be fading away. We'll wind up with partly cloudy skies as we get deeper into the evening tonight. 72 for the low. We'll keep a 1 in 3 chance of a lingering shower in the forecast across the region. Coming up tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, a lot of heat coming our way. We'll be at 81 degrees with some clouds, maybe some sunshine at 9 a.m. Lunchtime on Saturday, again, plenty of sunshine, a few clouds hanging around, 88 for the high. The chance of rain tomorrow, only about 30%. Just a few isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms. With the heating of the day by 3 o'clock on your Saturday afternoon, how about that? 93 degrees above average for August in Alabama. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. You'll see some very small rain chances for the weekend and some very hot temperatures, and then a couple of dry and hot days coming up early next week. As we get into Sunday and Monday, we're going to be looking at temperatures that are going to be in the 90s, nighttime lows in the 70s. We're also going to be looking at the return of shower and thunderstorm activity by the middle part of next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll be looking at temperatures getting back down closer to average and nighttime lows remaining in the low 70s. All in all, pretty typical summertime weather all across East Alabama. What's going to cause those dry days coming the early part of next week? This right here. Anytime you see an H, that means dry weather. And that H is sitting right on top of eastern Kentucky, and that is clearing out most of the southeast. A few showers along the Gulf Coast, a few showers up here in the Ohio River Valley, but most of the southeast, as you can see, this big dome of high pressure by Sunday is going to be settling in, and that means about 3 days of very dry and hot weather all across the region. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Saturday weather at a glance. Sports is coming up next with Colby Amos.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
This segment of EAN Local Sports is brought to you by Judd Edwards State Farm Insurance Agent. Insure what counts.
Charles Kelly is stepping into his first year as the Gamecocks head coach, bringing years of experience and a fresh vision for the program. Coach Kelly says he's ready for the challenge and excited to build a team that can compete at the highest level. Coach Kelly, who originally came from Auburn, will be entering the Gamecocks' third year in Conference USA. Coming off winning the conference last year, there is a lot to expect out of Jacksonville State this year. Kelly has emphasized all summer long about discipline and execution, making sure that the players not only are having success on the field, but also in the classroom and everyday life as well. He is also excited about the culture they are building when wanting to build a team that is tough, smart, and plays together. Coach Kelly says his first season is about setting the tone for the future of Jacksonville State football. The Gamecocks will open their season up at UCF and looking to make a new statement for the new era under their new head coach. With new coaches stepping in, we also have coaches stepping out. Coosa Christian High School has announced that head football coach Mark O'Brien will be suspended for the entirety of the 2025 season. School leaders say this move was necessary to meet the Alabama High School Athletic Association rules. With this change, the AHSAA has agreed to lift the program's restricted probation, meaning the Conquerors are now eligible for the playoffs again. It is a major shift for a team that's been working hard to get back into championship contention. The players are already adjusting to the change of having an interim head coach and focusing on the upcoming season. Rush Probst will be taking over as interim head coach for the 2025 season. He has been a coach for over 35 years with a 296-117 win-loss record. We'll be watching to see how this impacts their game plan, their leadership on the field, and their push for another playoff run. At the end of the day, football isn't about the coach, it's about the players who simply love the game. For many seniors, it's also their chance to be seen and recruited at the next level. No matter who's on the sideline, the biggest thing this sports gives them is the opportunity to play and be seen. That's all we have for sports today. Mike will be right back with you after the break.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Judd Edwards for your personal price plan today.
Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.